What's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it. I hate to do this video, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about my New York Knicks. Now, everybody's gonna be questioning the title. Everybody's gonna be saying, "RJ, how can you be negative about the New York Knicks? How can you make this video about the New York Knicks?" You know what I'm saying? You guys just went to the playoffs, went to the second round, went 7 games with the Pacers, just injuries got to it, this, that, and third. And I get that. Understand that. This video is not a negative video per se. This is a very concerning video about the New York Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Now, for anybody who's been living under a rock or people who don't really follow basketball, for the New York Knicks, a lot of people are up for contracts this upcoming offseason for the Knicks. Now, keep in mind, people, the Knicks only have 16 to 18 million in cap space. I just want everybody to keep that in mind. The New York Knicks only have 16 to 18 million cap space. So let's just take the best case scenario. Let's just say they have 18. All right. Jalen Brunson is going to demand a lot of money from that. Now, granted, Jalen Brunson's come out and say he'll be willing to take a team-friendly deal, so that's good. That's good. So it is what it is there. Brunson's the least of my concerns, to be honest with you. Brunson's a New York Knick, and so he can't play basketball anymore. So Brunson, I'm not really concerned about that. So it is what it is. The rest of my concerns go with the rest of these players. Now, OG, who we traded for in January, is a unrestricted free agent, which means he can go wherever he wants to wherever he believes he wants to go for amount of money that he wants. Now, keep in mind, people, we're going to re-sign Jalen Brunson, okay? Even for a team-friendly deal. OG is going to want a lot of money because his contract is up. He's off his rookie deal. He wants his contract. And as you guys can see, the 76ers are eyeing him. I mean, because, Philly, they can't, they always want the scraps in New York, you know what I'm saying? Because Philly's disgusting. But at the same time, I do believe we will re-sign OG. There's no way the Knicks would, unless this is like a Jimmy Butler scenario where the 76ers ironically traded for Jimmy Butler and he ended up leaving the next year. Unless it's that type of scenario, I do believe the Knicks traded him so they will sign him. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is there. But this is concerning, and OG will take up a lot of our cap because, once again, this is his contract year. He wants to get his bag. He wants to get paid, especially since he's been dealing with a lot of injuries. But the simple fact that the Sixers can offer him some money, that is very concerning. Now, once again, I'm not one of these Knicks fans who sit here and say, well, he's going to stay with the Knicks because he's with the Knicks and we traded for him. No, at the end of the day, these are players, and these players know that the NBA is a business. If OG is offered a lot of money somewhere else and, can get a lot of money somewhere else, he's going to go there. That's just a fact. The same thing with a lot of these players. The same thing with another player that I'm really about to mention. But I do believe the Knicks will re-sign OG, but, that is a concern, and especially how much he wants. Isaiah Hartenstein, man. First of all, shout out to Isaiah Hartenstein. You know what I'm saying? He came off the bench for the last 2 years and proved that he's a starter in this league. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I think he's better than Mitchell Robinson. I think we should keep him and trade Mitch, which, it is what it is. But Isaiah Hartenstein, you know what I'm saying? Definitely going to be getting a lot of offers this year from a lot of teams who can offer way more than us. Now, once again, Jalen Brunson needs to be signed. OG needs to be signed. I do believe we're definitely signing Jalen Brunson. No sense. We're not letting Jalen Brunson walk out the building without a contract. We're going to sign OG within trade assets to not give him anything. But this is where the problems lie. Isaiah Hartenstein, listen, Hartenstein's amazing, but he's probably going to walk. I'm just looking at it. As you guys can see, the OKC Thunder is interested. Shoot, you move Chet to the 4 and Isaiah Hartenstein at the 5, that would be a beastie team. But, it is what it is. It is what it is there. But, if you're Hartenstein, bro, you prove that you can be a starter. There's going to be obviously something going on with the Knicks because the Knicks love, what's his name, Mitchell Robinson. So, there's going to be something there. They're probably going to want to start Mitch. And Isaiah Hartenstein can get more money and have a guaranteed starting job. Why would he come back to, just realistically speaking, why would he? And once again, I'm a Knicks fan. I don't want this to happen. I hope we keep Hartenstein. But if I'm Hartenstein, I'm like, bro, I have a family. I've proven to be a starter. If the OKC Thunder's offering me $21 million to come play with them, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't he? It's a business. It's not because it's New York. It's not because he said he wanted to be in New York. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. If any athlete said he wants to stay somewhere, it's most likely not true. Kyrie, Odell Beckham, who else? Those are the two some of the people top of my head. But anytime a player say he wants to quote stay somewhere, don't take him until paper signed on pen. Until he signs the paper on pen, do not believe them. Isaiah Hartenstein is a free agent, unrestricted free agent, can get his bag, can get a starting job. Why would he come back to the Knicks, who can offer him less? And are we sure we're going to start him? Because if Mitch comes back healthy, we sign Mitch to a 4-year deal. And Mitch is a better shot blocker than him. I'm just saying. And Hartenstein is a huge contributor, especially when Mitchell Robinson's injured. And I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't believe in Mitchell Robinson's health, especially with Thibodeau, who we're going to get into soon as coach. So, it is what it is there. But Hartenstein, man, it's not looking bright. And also, Julius Randle. Listen, I'm going to keep it real with you. Anybody who's been on my channel knows I think Julius Randle, let me get my singing voice out. Julius Randle is a bum, 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 bum. Julius Randle's a bum. He's trash. He's garbage. Throw him away. He should retire and go away. But, the Knicks, the Julius Randle wants a 4-year deal for $181 million. That's what Brandon, the NBA expert that I bring on the Unfiltered Sports podcast every single Sunday. You should tune in and subscribe and like the podcast and subscribe to the channel. But that's what he sent me on Instagram, and I'm going to keep it real with you. Let Julius Randle go. He's not worth it. Like, people keep saying, oh, if we would have had Julius Randle, we would have won the series. No, I'm sorry. Julius Randle's a bum. He turns the ball over. He has no IQ. He clogs up the offense. He doesn't pass the ball. And if he does pass the ball, he throws it out of bounds. He plays no defense. He yells at the refs. Julius Randle's a bum. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. If Kobe ain't like him, why should we? Bye, Randle. I'd rather have Hart at the 4 than Julius Randle. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'd rather have Hart at the 4 than Julius Randle. Julius Randle wants 181 for what? What have you done besides choking the playoffs and get injured? And argue with the refs. Goodbye, Julius. Goodbye. Good riddance. And last but not least, Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau needs to go. Now, granted, if they re-sign him, I'm going to be doing a whole video on that. But Tom Thibodeau needs to go. He's a fat piece of garbage who gets his injured. Listen, Knicks fans, there's a lot of Knicks fans saying he needs to go, which is good. But Knicks fans, what has Tom Thibodeau done to earn your credit? He's taken us to the second round. Carmelo Anthony was doing that a few years ago. Carmelo Anthony was taken to the Knicks to the second round a few years ago. He's not taking us to one conference championship. He hasn't taken us to any finals. He gets our players injured by overusing them in the regular season. And when you have to go 6 games with the Sixers and 7 games with the Pacers, you're going to have Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, before he injured his hand, Mitchell Robinson, Bonovich, and all these guys get injured because he overuses them. Like, bro, listen, we found our light-skinned point guard. Let's not have this fat piece of garbage ruin our light-skinned point guard like he did to Derrick Rose literally 8, 9, 10 years ago. Let's not have that happen. He needs to go. We should not be re-signing him. And people are like, who should you replace him with? Replace him with anybody. Listen, I'm going to say this right now. You can't have it both ways. Either A, Thibodeau is the reason why we're in the second round and Jalen Brunson is a role player, or B, Jalen Brunson is a borderline superstar and he's carrying Thibodeau. You can't sit here and say Jalen Brunson is a superstar and we're also here because of Thibodeau. No, because that's not consistent, because I've seen Jalen Brunson take Jason Kidd to the conference championship. And I've seen Thibodeau without Jalen Brunson can't get out the first round. So, it is what it is, man. We'll see how the next offseason is going to look. Very nervous about this offseason, but hey, we'll see what's going to happen. RJ out.